In this game, we'll see the Michigan State Spartans against the Syracuse Orange. Here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Looking forward to a hard-fought contest in this one.
Well, you know, that's the beauty of college basketball in my mind. These players have so much youthful exuberance. They can go all out for every game of the season. And because the season's not as long, that plays into it as well.
Yeah, the stamina of a lot of these younger guys can seem bottomless, which only makes these games even more exciting to watch.
And it's Harvey with the jam.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Junior outside. Launches a three. No luck on that one. Now the Spartans take it the other way. Well, this marks the first contest with the school for Junior. He hasn't been playing organized ball for too long, but he has learned very quickly.
Hey, there's no denying it. He's a bit raw, without question, but the coaching staff thinks he'll improve rapidly. The athleticism and the skill, evident and obvious, just a matter of time before he smooths it out. You got to remember now, he only played 1 year in high school.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harvey. That's his second shot and his second basket.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Junior outside. Lets the three fly. Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, you have to stretch the floor for the offense to flow smoothly, and Junior understands that, and he's doing his part.
McLeod. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Mills. Now Harvey. Jackson grabs the board. Inside. Wolf. Good. And the assist goes to Junior.
Good job that time by Junior. Solid ball movement, understanding, and even sensing when one of his guys was open there.
Here's McLeod. Pass to Harvey. Now here's Hayward. Covered by Junior. Here's Mills. Jackson grabs the board. Syracuse, you guys, no stranger to tough competition. They switched conferences back in 2013, and they've always played tough competition.
The Orange aren't shy about wanting to play against the best opponents possible. The conference switch dampened some of their great rivalry games, but without a doubt, they are in one of the elite college basketball conferences.
Outside, Mills. Pass to Lambert. McLeod on the wing. Mills. Here's McLeod. Right side, Lambert. Shoots over Starks. Again, the miss by the Spartans. Thompson with the ball. And again, it's the Orange from deep.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Michigan State calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Stolen by West.
And without a doubt, Michigan State, a huge producer of NBA talent. Some huge names from the program throughout the years. You can always count on them to develop fantastic prospects. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Webb for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And stretching the floor there with his shooting. As a point guard, Webb has to have the ability to hit that deep ball.
Here's Junior. And it's O'Connor with the rebound. And for the Spartans, you guys, they produce players at all positions on a consistent basis.
You know, the most recent big names from the Spartans program, Jaren Jackson Jr., Draymond Green, Gary Harris. But also, don't forget now, big Zach Randolph came through the program as well. And I think Michigan State has just done a really good job of finding excellent talent and then developing that talent.
Here's McLeod. Over West. McLeod misses. Here's Junior. Great D that time from Webb. Here's O'Connor. They get it again. Webb misses.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Well, you know, the Orange have one title for all their success in college hoops, and they've had plenty over the years. They got it done in 2003, crowned as champions. Melo led the way. It was an absolutely fantastic tournament run and really was a crowning achievement for the program.
Now here's Webb. Pass to O'Connor. Here's Bush. O'Connor shoots the three, and that's in his first basket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And you guys, beyond Melo, there were a handful of other players on that team that would go on to play pro ball.
They beat some tough teams in the tournament as well. It was a long-awaited moment for Orange fans. Those who were around will never forget that 2003 team.
McLeod misses. Junior with it. Webb picks him up. Junior no good. And the Spartans with possession here. Trailing by 10. Pass to O'Connor. Here's McLeod. O'Connor. He's guarded by Nelson. To the paint. Here's Webb. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
I don't think there's any question about it. Carmelo Anthony, clearly the most famous Orange graduate, but you know what? There have been a fair amount of NBA players that have come.
And the Spartans with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Weber. Here's McLeod. Now Webb, covered by Junior. Here's Weber. Rebound Syracuse.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Hey, I think the catch and shoot is all about shot preparation and decisiveness. And Junior, no hesitation there.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Webb for 3. Starks grabs the miss. And it's Syracuse's ball. Here's Junior. The layup missed. Here comes the break. On up the court. Goes right through the defender for the dunk and draws the foul. He will go to the line. It's going to go on Dennis. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. Pass to Junior. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Orange. They lead by 14. And through the first half of play, what about Junior's performance stands out?
He has been unstoppable at the offensive end, scoring with ease.
Well, he has a knack for putting the ball in the bucket, and until the defense manages to slow him down, they'll keep getting the ball in his hands.
McLeod offline with the 3.
And you know, the freshman from Newark, they call him Junior. He was a football player for a few years, but then switched to basketball his senior year in high school. Getting an invite to play with this program seems like a good switch for him.
Hayward. Pass to Mills. Takes the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Hayward showing you exactly what a true good floor general does. Read the defense and then dish accordingly.
And you see the talent that Junior already has. It makes you wonder why he didn't switch from football sooner.
And you can't ignore the strength that Junior shows on the court. the nuance of the game will just come with time. But this program sees something in him and feels he could be a blue chip prospect.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And here are the Spartans now. They trail by 14. Outside, Mills. Hayward. Outside, Lambert. Puts up a three. The second chance effort. Yep, that one's good.
You know, Hayward has not been given anything in his journey. You can see that underdog mentality and how he goes after every play.
Here's Junior. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. That one on Hayward. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And good on the second, so he makes both.
You know, one common theme for the Spartans, the group is always unselfish, and they play hard and tough. And I think you've got to give a lot of credit to both the players and the coaching staffs. They kind of hold each other accountable.
This team puts the team before anything. You look at the players they've had, Draymond Green, Denzel Valentine, Magic Johnson. They are all great team players. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
And, yep, that's good.
And what you got to appreciate about Junior, he never lets his foot off the pedal. Just a machine out there.
Pass to Lambert. McLeod. Outside, Hayward. Outside, Mills. 6 to shoot. Hayward, covered by Junior, and that's good. Hayward for three.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Junior outside. Fires, top of the key. Yes, on the jump shot.
Syracuse has one title to its name, but a lot of near misses too. Clearly, you look at the tournament history for the Orange, a lot of highs and lows for sure.
Pass to Lambert. Down low. Hayward with the bucket. You guys, the Orange also winning some titles before there was a standardized tournament.
The school is claimed to be the champions in 1918 and 1926. That might be when the school fell in love with the hardwood. They've had plenty of runner-up finishes and semifinal exits in their storied history.
And foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws. That's on Starks.
Hayward.
On the wing, Junior. He's guarded by Hayward. Junior from deep. Buries it from long range.
Solid by Junior on the pick and roll. Growing up playing on the streets of New York, I'm sure he ran pick and roll for days.
Right side, Lambert. That one goes in. And you guys, Junior being named a starter for this team right off the bat. Did that catch you off guard, or did you see that coming?
Well, there isn't a doubt that Junior will be great eventually. There's an argument to be made that he should have been eased into big minutes, but Coach trusted the impact that Junior has on the floor from the get-go.
Hayward with it. Junior's there. Outside, Mills. Harvey, covered by Junior. 5 to shoot. The Spartans making a switch. A good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Junior left side. Banked in off the glass.
Some young players just have that grown man strength. Junior taking it right to the defender.
Here's McLeod. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Hayward. And no good. Great D that time from Junior. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
And you got to love how Junior fights to keep the play alive. He's a college star now, but deep down, he's still that scrappy high school kid. And a freshman out of California, guard Red Thompson. Not a major recruit by most listings, but he can play. Another solid young option for this team.
Hayward, covered by Junior. Now Lambert.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
On the wing, Junior. He's guarded by Hayward. Here's Junior. Drops one in from the wing.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Outside Lambert. Here's McLeod. That's good from 17 feet away.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Junior outside. Plenty of space. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And the Spartans with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Here's McLeod. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two here. And so Syracuse takes this one by a big margin.
And leading the way was Junior, who caught fire from long range. Absolutely torched the opposition from out there.
Piled up points in a hurry. And, of course, the attention he commanded from the perimeter created opportunities for his teammates as well. Simply put, he was special.
And that concludes our broadcast. Thanks for being with us. Catch you next time.
I'm saying you want to play on a higher level, right? I don't
Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's time for college basketball, and we have an exciting matchup on the way. And tonight, it'll be the UConn Huskies going up against the Syracuse Orange. Joined at the table by Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt, and no question this game tonight should be a fun one.
Just listen to that crowd. College fans sure know how to get lit and worked up. They fire their teams up with that energy.
Both of these teams want to send their fans home happy. And when your fans are also your friends and classmates, that's just extra motivation to excel.
Here's Junior outside. Cans it from downtown.
Boy, I tell you, if Junior gets a chance to do some damage behind the arc, he'll take advantage of it. And that offensive killer instinct of his, really impressive. Boy, I really like the package that Red Thompson has. He's not really flashy, but uber effective. He's a combo guard, has a real nose for scoring, can knock it down from outside or attack the rim effectively.
Now here's Smith. Here's Thompson. Good. And Smith gets the assist.
And that's how you read the floor offensively. Smith seems to always know what's going on.
Junior outside. For three. Rebounded by Macy. Speaking of Thompson, he doesn't give you much on defense, but his offense is the selling point.
His defense should improve, but you can live with where he's at. Fortunately, he more than makes up for it with his skill set on the offensive end. He's a natural shot creator for himself as well as for others.
Sweet little floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Junior outside. Fires for three, and the three ball is good.
Solid by Junior on the pick and roll. Growing up playing on the streets of New York, I'm sure he ran pick and roll for days.
And as great as the UConn men's program has been, it is just a small star in the galaxy of the women's program. You talk about dominant, excellent, championships, 11 titles, and always near the top of the polls on the women's side. They are unlike any other women's program in just about any sport.
Junior. He goes up again. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Webb.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And guys, with the UConn women, all those titles and also 6 seasons where they went undefeated, that's simply unprecedented.
And UConn basketball fans are just so spoiled between their men's and women's programs. All the titles, all the stars over the years. It's no wonder this school adores the sport of basketball. The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And that one's good. Junior.
Well, some young players just have that grown man strength. Junior taking it right to the defender.
How about the Connecticut Huskies? 4 national titles for this small school on the East Coast. They won it in 99, 04, 2011, and 2014. Jim Calhoun built it from scratch, and they've got a heck of a pedigree now.
The Orange trail. Junior drives in, and that one drops for him.
Oh, I really like the determination from Junior on this play. Took the foul and still got the hoop. Well done.
So both teams changing it up here. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And each of those titles, special and unique in their own way.
The 1999 one put the team on the map as a major program in college hoops. 2004, they had a loaded team. Also, the women won the title in that same season. The 2014 title was special as they were a 7th seed and had to play themselves into the tournament.
And it's Junior missing. Right side, Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
always nice to see your guards rise above the rim. Smith capable of some ferocious finishes.
Junior outside. He tries it from the top of the key. Second shot opportunity, and it's Dennis with the bucket inside.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
UConn leading. The UConn Huskies, they find a lot of players from the New York area. It's a big pipeline in their recruitment process.
Well, a number of prep stars in New York have the dream of playing at UConn. It really has been a heck of a relationship. The city that never sleeps, speaking of New York, and the UConn Huskies basketball program.
Beasley can't get it to go. Now Nelson, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first point of the game. And down it goes for 2 points.
You know, when he's effective on the inside, Junior can give opponents a lot of problems. It also spreads the defense and opens up the perimeter for him.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. Timeout called. The Orange. From deep, Junior, guarded by Scott. Here's Junior outside. No good. And it's UConn the other way. Outside, Macy. Pass to Lowe. Scott. Floats one up. Junior with the block.
Well, excellent focus defensively that time. Junior is a guy who can dominate at both ends of the floor.
And the UConn Huskies with a ton of players in the NBA. Kemba Walker, the big name right now, but he's just the latest in a long list. The team does a great job of identifying and developing their talent.
Outside, Macy. Pass to Scott. Back to Macy. And here's Scott. Shoots the three. Starks grabs the miss.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Now here's Junior. He's got 15. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's a great-looking jump shot. Mechanically, everything working in unison. You can see the work Junior's put into it.
And here's Macy. Pass to Scott. Takes a three. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. The drive by Junior. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Junior takes a lot of pride in slashing inside and finishing. He's showing you right there how dangerous he can be in that kind of situation.
Scott with it. He's got 6. Outside, Webb. Three-pointer. And that's not gonna go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as and through the first half of play, what about Junior's performance stands out?
He's scoring with real efficiency, making it look pretty easy offensively.
Great shot selection and an instinct for scoring the ball. His talent level is obvious, and he's having his way.
And guys, Junior is as raw of a player as they get. He didn't start playing organized ball until recently, but this program believes in him.
And you know, he only played his senior year of high school as far as basketball goes, but that was enough to impress this coach to offer him a spot on the team. And you can see the raw athleticism and the skills are starting to come along nicely too.
Now here's Macy. He's covered by Thompson. Now here's Macy. Outside Scott. Pass to Thompson. Launches a three. Jackson grabs the board. Syracuse leading. Junior outside. Fires from deep. Huskies with the rebound. Scott, guarded by Starks. Macy on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Syracuse's ball. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Starks' shot is good.
Showing he has the ability to read a defense. Junior, fantastic pass to set up a teammate.
Macy on the wing. Back to Scott. Pass to Smith. From outside the arc. Connects from three-point range.
You know, the Huskies have not always been a premier basketball program. Had success early on in the 20th century, but then burst back onto the scene in the early 90s in a big way nationally.
And they had a great coaching staff that led them from the late 80s into the modern times. The Huskies have consistently been a top team in the country. They've been a #1 seed in the tournament 5 times since 1990.
Macy misses. Junior from deep. It's good from long range.
Hey, I think the catch and shoot is all about shot preparation and decisiveness. And Junior, no hesitation there.
Pass to Smith. Scott. Back to Smith. Outside Macy. Drills the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Junior outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Timeout called, the Huskies. Junior really making a difference here.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
And stolen by Junior. Oh my goodness, what a slam from Junior. Where did that come from?
I did not expect to see that tonight. That was a dunk contest level throwdown there.
He pulled that out of nowhere. That's going to be on highlight reels for years. Well, for a long time, Syracuse has been a major player in college hoops. They've been a tough competitor since the 70s. Very rarely will they not be a presence in the tournament at the end of the season.
On the wing, Junior. Wolf. Pass to Junior. He lets go from deep. Offensive rebound. Goes back up, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the iron and down. As you said with the Orange, they've been successful for decades.
When you think about program cornerstones, you've got to think Dave Bing for the Syracuse Orange. I mean, this Hall of Famer spent 3 years with the Orange and was dominant in his time. I really believe he laid the first foundational bricks for what became an outstanding basketball program at Syracuse.
Now here's Smith. He's got 10. Here's Porter. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Here's Junior, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and he'll shoot 2.
Always a good idea to go up strong inside. Junior draws contact and gets to the line.
You know, part of the reasons the Huskies have been so dominant is they've consistently had elite centers come through the program. Dominant big guys have anchored a lot of their success.
And Andre Drummond, the latest dominant big out of UConn. Often they'll be elite on the defensive end as well. UConn has had 2 college defensive players of the year who won the award a total of 4 times.
Beasley, guarded by Dean. Outside Macy, pass to Fletcher. Here's Porter. Second chance shot, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here. Pass to Webb. Here's Lowe. That's in, coming off an assist from Webb.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
In college basketball, rankings are everything. Do you guys have a preference between a scrappy underdog or a dominant top seed?
I got to go with that powerhouse top seed team. There's a reason those teams earn that ranking through the course of the regular season.
I love the unpredictability of these games. Always fun to see an underdog team defy expectations and grab the W.
Webb can't hit.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And a new group getting ready for the Huskies. And he commits the intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Smith. Pass to Scott. From downtown. The offensive rebound. Thompson. Blocked. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
And no good on the 1-and-1.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Macy misses. And that's an intentional foul. And no good this time on the 1-and-1 opportunity. From deep, Smith nails the triple.
He seems to play his best when the game is on the line. You can't really question Smith's readiness down the stretch.
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And so it's Syracuse winning this one.
And a dominating game by Junior, leading his team to victory. He was absolutely worth the price of admission.
Hey, I'll tell you what, if he continues to play like this, as a wise man once said, the ceiling is the roof, growing by leaps and bounds right before your eyes.
And that'll wrap it up for us. Until next time, good night.
Junior, why'd you dunk the ball like that?
You know Alex Williams. Airball Alex Williams?
Okay.
Greetings, sports fans, and welcome to our presentation of college basketball. Tonight, we'll see the Syracuse Orange as they play against the Villanova Wildcats. I'm Forrest Hunt. Joining me are Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And guys, does watching these games take you back to your college days?
Absolutely it does. You instantly get caught back up in all the excitement, and it also doesn't hurt when those memories are taking you back to a championship season.
Yeah, you know, it does bring up some great memories, and it's always fascinating to see how much has changed and how much really has stayed the same, status quo, with these schools.
Junior from deep. It's good as he scores his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. He's 1 for 3.
Well, you look at the players that have been able to come out of Villanova and go on to successful pro careers. Really impressive, and I think it's a credit to the way the coaches teach the game and hold the players accountable. They're pro-ready when they get done playing at Villanova.
Now here's Watson. And there's the call on Charles. That is his first foul of the game. Junior outside. Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him. Now the Wildcats take it the other way. There have been plenty of recent Wildcats in the NBA, you guys. Jalen Brunson, who won the AP Player of the Year award with Villanova.
Guys like Eric Paschal, Amari Spellman, still have stars like Kyle Lowry going strong as well. Some great players have come through this school.
And the shot goes in.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Junior outside. The 3 ball. Knocks down the 3 ball.
He's quick to punish a defense for giving him too much space behind the arc. Junior knows the value of the 3-point shot, and he's quick to use it. Well, it's been a great time to be a Villanova fan recently. A couple of national titles in the last decade will do that for you. One of the best programs in the country at the moment. Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
Justice's shot's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And those titles for Villanova, 2016 and 2018.
Tell you what, this is truly a golden era for Wildcat basketball. You know, it's been a byproduct, I think, of the school being consistent and staying near the top of the polls on a regular basis. And, you know, as a result, typically the Wildcats are one of the top seeds in the tournament, too.
Villanova trailing. Pass to Watson. Here's McCarthy. Now Charles. Blackman. And the 3 off target.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Inside. And that one's good. Jackson. Villanova, part of the Philly Big Five. One of 5 schools in Philadelphia that is a hotbed for basketball talent.
You think about the Big Five schools that reside in the Philadelphia area, and Villanova clearly has had the most success. Philadelphia is a great hotbed of basketball and recruiting. Tell you what, that whole area loves the sport, and there are always terrific players in the city.
Syracuse leading. Takes a 3, and again it's Syracuse with a 3.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Junior outside. Let's go from 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He's 6 for 9.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Outside Charles. Pass to Justice. Starks with the block. And he gets it back. Back to Charles. McCarthy, just 3 to shoot. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound, Blackman.
I don't know if there's been a more dominant team than the Villanova Wildcats in the last several years. They have been absolutely dominant in their conference, but also real dangerous come tournament time, too.
And Villanova winning their conference 5 of the last 6 seasons. That is no easy task, especially with the conference.
Strip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one. And that one misses. Fast break, here we go. Junior outside. Pass to Starks, back to Junior. And the Orange get another bucket right there.
Has been smooth sailing for Junior on offense, working hard to prove his big league potential is more than potential, it's a reality.
Here's Parker. Now here's Charles. And that one drops for him. Junior with it. He's got 19. Launches it. The shot, no good. Now the Wildcats take it the other way. You guys, many are wondering if Junior is stepping into a leadership role with this team. The fans feel he's a key star to this program's success this season, and he should be a leader.
Tell you what, there are a lot of upperclassmen who can lead the way on this team, and yet you can't argue that Junior has the talent that warrants a leadership role, even though he's only a freshman.
Outside Charles. Parker. Back to Charles. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Dennis. Junior outside. All sorts of time. And it's in after the nice bounce off the right iron.
Solid by Junior on the pick and roll. Growing up playing on the streets of New York, I'm sure he ran pick and roll for days.
And that does it for the first half of play. The Orange out in front. They lead by 12. And the first half of play in the books. You look at the game Junior's having, talk about his numbers.
And, you know, for your point guard to have more turnovers than assists, that is not the ratio the coaching staff is looking for. No way.
Yeah, I don't care what else you're doing on the floor. That's not a good look. He's got to make better decisions with the ball in his hands. And you think back to that first title run of the Wildcats. Went all the way in 1985. They were an 8 seed in what was a magical run for the Wildcats.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. So it's Syracuse with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Junior outside. He lets go from deep. And it doesn't go for him. And Villanova the other way now. And that 1985 team capped off with one of the biggest upsets ever.
When they won it all, they completely shook up the world with that upset. I mean, it's something that we still talk about today. What a great moment for Villanova and really for all of college sports.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Wolf. And it's going to be 2 free throws, drawing the contact on the shot. It's on Blackman. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night right now. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And, you know, Junior, the son of the legendary Duke. You know, Duke was a standout from Newark in his own right. But unfortunately and sadly, he passed just before Junior started playing organized basketball.
And you have to wonder if that's what spurred Junior to take up the family sport. Junior has probably heard all about the greatness of Duke his whole life. Now it's time for him to write his own name in Newark lore.
Junior outside. For 3. They get the rebound. And it's blocked by Justice.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Outside Charles. To the middle. McCarthy uses the glass to finish the layup.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Junior outside. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the 3-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there. You know, one thing that Syracuse has really contributed to basketball is their zone defense. As a matter of fact, it's hard to watch a team play 2-3 zone and not think about Syracuse. They've played that defense effectively for as long as Boeheim has been the coach there.
For a long time, it was a hallmark of the Orange. The 2-3 zone forces teams to beat you from the outside as they crowd the paint. The Orange made it successful by closing out quickly on the shooters and never giving up those easy shots.
Villanova trailing. McCarthy, he's covered by Thompson. Pass to Blackman.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Junior from deep. Rebound by Blackman.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
Here's McCarthy. He's covered by Thompson. Outside Charles. A solo fast break. Junior with the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, it's so impressive to see Junior read the defense in this fast break transition situation and then execute. Nicely done.
Justice's shot's good. You guys, for a long time now, Villanova has been a great place for guards and wings with some incredible talent coming out of those positions.
And if you're a perimeter player, Villanova
Junior outside. Fires the three, but they recover it. Jackson, nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Parker, makes it off the glass.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Syracuse in the lead. Junior outside. Pass to Wolf. And here's Starks. Junior. Charles defending. Here's Junior. And that one hits back iron. Charles with it. Junior's there. Charles' shot's good.
Heads-up play by Watson that time, whipping the pass to the open teammate. Smart play.
Given how players come and go from college teams, the only real consistency we get year to year are the coaches.
Well, you know, that and the mascots. But absolutely, for a lot of these teams, coach is kind of the de facto star. And given how rapidly the lineups change, it's really a unique challenge to succeed as a coach at this level because of all the roster turnover every couple of years.
I have to agree with that. You're constantly reshaping your approach in reaction to your latest recruits and losses. It's an impressive balancing act they have to pull off.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a two-possession game.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
A nice shot against tough defense. Thompson actually gets hit on the way up, but able to maintain that concentration.
Now here's Charles. Covered by Junior. Step back on that one and let it fly.
What handle? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Junior outside. This time for three. Villanova grabs the miss.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And it's rejected. And that'll be Villanova's ball as it goes out of bounds. Wildcats able to keep the ball here. Pass to McCarthy. Here's Justice. And here's Charles. Covered by Junior. Here's McCarthy. A contributor to any team's success is the chemistry on the floor between the players. Do you guys think the brevity of college careers makes it harder to build those bonds?
I don't think so. No, these players are studying together, practicing together, living together. You instantly form strong connections in those situations.
Hey, I agree wholeheartedly. I mean, a lot of these guys are making friendships that are going to last a lifetime with their teammates. Just one more way in which these college seasons are where players are really forged on and off the floor.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead.
And guys, we're seeing Junior develop right before our eyes. With every game he plays, he's maturing more and more. A lot of the skills that take years for most players to master seem to come naturally for him.
So it's the Wildcats now. No room for error here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
Time called here. The Wildcats will talk it over. What's your take, you guys?
They need a quick basket here.
That's no brainer. Partner, I mean, That's their only choice. Shoot the three and hopefully get it down and then foul.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Junior. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Pass to Law. Puts up a three. Nails the triple. Timeout called. The Orange. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
And so it's Syracuse winning this one.
And hard to overlook the contribution from Junior. I mean, he was every bit as good as advertised.
Yeah, a lot of hype surrounding this young man. Still developing, but it's easy to see why he has scouts buzzing and projecting his potential for growth.
And that'll do it. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. So long.
Yes, this is a good thing. Yeah. Okay, so.
Pardon me.